excuse me while I take a sip of my Oh, I just want to swish around that froth like it's Listerine. Boop, boop. ECW, ECW, ECW. Hey, hi, hello, it's another hunt video. It is Sunday, October 23rd, and I am currently sitting in the parking lot of the Elm Street Donut Delight. That's right, baby, bam! Bet you didn't expect to see a coffee talk happening this early on in a hunt video. It's not a coffee talk. However, I am heading into the office, the Greenwich office for work today for a few hours. And after that, I figure, why not? Why don't we hit both Wally Worlds that we've come to know and love on this channel, 650 Main in Norwalk and 680 Connecticut Avenue in Norwalk. There's not all that much that I'm currently looking for right now. I found just about everything that I need, and I found just about everything, period, in the past few weeks. However, with that said, I am in search of the Series 3 or the rest of Series 3 Mattel WWE Superstars. I'm looking for the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Everybody's got a price, bang. And I'm also looking for Mankind. I found The Undertaker and Papa Shango both about a few weeks ago to maybe even a month ago at one of the Wally Worlds that we will be visiting here today at 680 Connecticut Avenue. I need to find the rest of that wave. And that's really it. Unless we run into new Motu. I've already found all the new Motu that's been out, but unless there's new Motu that nobody's been seeing or finding just yet. Masterverse, what did I just say? Masterverse Wave 7, I believe. Who knows? But that's what's fun about these hunts. You never know which way they're going to go. So hopefully we find some new Motu. And I am looking for, as I mentioned, the rest of Series 3 for the Mattel Superstars WWE wave. And that's it. Anyway, with all of that said, folks, I will see you over at 650 Main in Norwalk. Wally World, we go. 650 Main, Norwalk. And I see a little Wally World exclusive Star Wars Pops 5-pack. Got some Black Adam Pops, NASCAR, Jeff Gordon, Black Adam himself. Let me know in the comments if any of you guys decided to see that movie. Why is Stratos hanging out here? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of that movie, Black Adam that is, if you went and saw it. And then the modest NECA portion of it's the NECA Funko section, I get it. I've always found some really nice NECA TMNT here over the years. Wow, what is this doing here? RoboCop? At Wally World, interesting. We found this guy, of course, during the fall geek out thingamabobber at Target. There he is. Same old guy showing up at Walmart now. That's cool. So check your Wally Worlds if you need them. I don't know if, I mean, that's definitely not the right price for him, but, oh, actually, maybe it is. Yeah, it probably is. I forget how much stuff is costing these days. I don't know how I forget I'm spending money on it weekly. So anyway, that is the NECA Funko section, and now we head down the long straightaway to the main toy aisle, all the way down by those bikes, and then we round the corner. You guys already know the deal. You've seen this 1,000 times. Round and round we go. What's in the main toy aisle? Nobody knows. About to find out. Got the Bakugan end cap, which we do not need to look at all, and sliding into very empty looking and feeling shelf here. Oh yes, moment of truth, and here it is, baby. We have found what we came looking for. Yes, we need this Mankind. Wow, that looks awesome. And Ted, here he is. Yes. Yes. Needed these guys. Got a Bray Wyatt hanging around. A couple of Takers. I'm shocked that Taker seems to be the common in this wave, and Papa Shango, only saw him one time over at the Wally World we're about to visit right after this. We got some realistic fur down there. Flock Panther. Very happy about this. Taking these guys home with us. We'll leave that here for now because, as you see, no one else is here. Also have Ruthless Aggression Shawn Michaels and Brock Lesnar. Wow, that's cool. And Batista's there. Big Dave. He's got some new wrestling stuff here. The Wally World exclusive Adam Page. Wow, wrestling is fully stocked, huh? Very nice. How about Motu? No Motu. I don't even know no new Motu, just no Motu. So hopefully that changes soon, and that's a sign of something to come, new to come. Yeah. Yeah. No new Motu. Got to take just Undertakers everywhere. Buzz Lightyear. I apologize. I know I glossed over dinos walking in here, so why don't we go take a look for all my dino guys. Nothing new that I see. T-Rex is cool. What else? Oh, the Allosaurus. I don't know if this is new or not, but I feel like I don't see it very often. Got a Blur, Hot Rod, Marvel Legends. Not much going on here. And moving on down, we've got some Page Punchers, a whole load of Page Punchers. Woo. Woo, no one's buying these. Woo. And we've got some Superpowers. Mobiles. Not much by way of DC McFarlane. Got Dr. Fate here. Black Adam. We've got Batman Who Laughs. The rest of this wave. We also found this at 680 Connecticut Avenue. Again, we are heading there in a few moments. Once we're done here, a lot of Darkseid. And of course, a lot of Lonely Lando chilling. That thing has been there forever. I don't see that changing anytime soon. Who will be the kind soul to take him home? I do not know. Some Star Trek stuff hanging around. Got a big Mario boat set. And of course, the Hot Wheels little display here that we will not be digging through. It's almost turning customary that I point that out, all of that out. Pointing out the display and how I'm not going to go through it. And I think that's it, folks, but already on this hunt, mission accomplished. We found what we came here looking for, which doesn't always happen, but Daddy'll take it. Sliding on in here, 680 Connecticut Avenue, Norwalk. What do we got? Dinos, we don't have much of anything, it seems, especially down there. Got the Owen and Blassa Raptor Blue pack. Some Buzz Lightyear, Transformers. What do we got? Oh, is this new? This looks like it's new. Velocitron Speedia 500 collection. Never seen that before. Kickback, Buzzsaw, Sandstorm. A lot of the same stuff that we have seen here before, and more than likely last week. A whole peg of these Walmart EX Joes. Lady J and Baroness is hanging out here. And we still have some of the Bone Breaker wave hanging around as well. We've got Darwin. I think I saw a Maggot somewhere down there, yep. Sabretooth. Some Leonard Predator. I guess I didn't realize that was a Walmart exclusive, that thing. Moving on over into DC, McFarlane Town. This is in abundance here. Batman Who Laughs. It looks like this got fully stocked, restocked, I should say, from last week. Got Flash, a ton of Flash, a ton of Who Laughs, and then the rest of this first release Batman Darkseid, Jonathan Stewart. And what do we have down here for Star Wars? Anything new? He's not looking like it. The Clone Wars 50-year TVC stuff. That is still hanging around. And some Star Trek Playmates. Some of the Spocks, it looks like, from last week. Got a card of stuff. Who knows what's in there? And as you guys can see, that's a pretty blank wall with not much to look at. I don't think that we flipped around into Motu or wrestling, so why don't we check that out? That's pretty much it. Skelegods that nobody wants. I really don't like that figure at all. I didn't from the start. Has not grown on me. Trent, Britt Baker. Got a wrestling buddy Sting down low. And this is stocking again for some reason. Flock Panther. So everyone has had ample time to pick that up, that's for sure. Now that's been out for well over a year, maybe even closing in on 2 years. I don't know. Mega Treasure Bot, some Five Nights at Freddy's, and I think that's gonna do it for 680 Connecticut Avenue. What's this Avatar figure? I haven't seen that before. For any of you Avatar folks. Fully stocked here at 680 Connecticut Avenue. Target White Plains. It's been, I don't know, a few weeks, I guess, before we flip to wrestling to see what's there. Might as well look to see what's right in front of our face. Reaction Joe's, Snake Eyes. Moving on over into wrestling, Series 94 stuff. And China still hanging around. Got a Ray Ray, Series 16, Legends series. One half of the APA. What do we got down here? Got Cody Rhodes, unmatched. Got this back. This is kind of a mess down here. MJF, Mace, Molly Holly, it looks like Series 16 all down here. The Mando mixed in. Wesley. Sammy Guevara. It's a nice looking figure. Target exclusive. Ooh. I think I might be two of them. I might be picking this guy up. I need this Jericho. Lionheart. Corazon de Leon. I need this. Two of them. This is awesome. I'll definitely be grabbing one of these. Wow, we're really looking out with the wrestling today. CM Punk with the Larry jacket. Adam Page, another Cody Rhodes down there. What else we got? We got Mach over here. Man, this is, let's see. Definitely grabbing him. Hold on to him for now. Frosty Mando packs, some Tika, Randy Orton with the belt. Let's see what's going on back here. Lonely Leia. I'm gonna leave him here while we film. Keep an eye on him so I can get you guys the best filming to my ability with both hands. The Sunman 3-pack. It's nice to see that there's a ton of the 40-year He-Man here. That's great. Princess Power stuff. All very available. King Grayskull was always very available. What did I say? Very available. Beastman. Clam Champ. I remember when he was first released, Clam Champ. Barely any in stores. Now he's peg warming. Avatar stuff. Flipping around into some gold label Ocean Master. It's really nice looking action figure. Well, I don't know. Gold label Ocean Master. Some Page Punchers. DC Direct stuff. And moving on into, wow, I haven't seen this guy in a while. Wild Force Lunar Wolf. Haven't seen him in months. Got a Zeo Cog behind him. Some Ninja Pinks, some Ninja Yellows, Ninja Red. Got Ironhide over here. Shockwave. And what's this? Sideways? That's pretty cool. I think that's gonna do it for the main toy aisle here. We got some dinos. All the same stuff. And that we've seen before. Got more dinos here on this end cap. And there's usually something over here, but looks like where they used to put Marvel Legends, it's been taken over by FAO Schwartz, I guess. Okay, so why don't we go grab Lionheart Jericho before we lose track of him and check the NECA section. This is so awesome. Let's see here. It is a very crowded Sunday here. Target White Plains. Bobbing and weaving our way through. Look at this, Batman with a little peephole. Boop, boop. We saw him in Portchester a few weeks ago. Mummy accessory set. What the hell is this? Wow, does this thing open up? No. Cool. I have the figure. This is actually very cool. That you can get the. Oh man. Interesting. Still waiting on the Frankie glow. Godzilla vs. Kong. What else we got? It's our Jericho. Holding on to that. And a couple more Batman sets down there, it seems. What is... Hold on. What is this? Oh, same box. This guy, I thought it was splitting them up into two, but he's not. Why don't we go check these end caps, which are now being stocked with toys ever since Fall Geek Out started at the store. Got a manga spawn down there, some Gundam. Get a closer look at some of the Gundam stuff for you guys. What are these? Anime heroes? No idea. Shanks? Sanji? Let's move on down to this end cap. We've got some leftover Fall Geek Out. Neutrinos, nice and well stocked here. Zack and Smash, Shredder repack, Chrome style, NECA TMNT Monsters, Bride of April, Bride of Frankenstein, April O'Neil, Bride of April. Oh, this is cool. It's the first time seeing Joker here. I actually don't know, is this the chase or something? Maybe, I don't know. Not keeping track of the 66 Batman line, but I'm keeping track of this guy this entire time. All right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for Target White Plains. Got another Elvira pack down there too. This place is well stocked with new stuff. Daddy's taking home the Lionheart. ECW, ECW, ECW. So I'm here at the Gold Mine GameStop. Not really looking like a gold mine right now. Very empty. Very, very empty walls and shelves here. This is where there used to be a rack of a ton of stuff. Spawn used to be right here. We had wrestling, Ghostbusters, Marvel Legends. This was all a huge like little toy island. All gone now. Gigantic gap in between this plushie stand and a very empty main toy display, as you guys can see. Some Marvel Legends, all stuff that's just been here hanging around for ever since the last time I was here, which is probably, I don't even know, a month ago. Some credit collection stuff. And you've got some retro, Star Wars retro. Nice to see this. Haven't seen this guy in a while. Mando, I have this. And that is really it. Here's the DC side. Not much happening. And there were 2 McFarlane mega figures over here from Black Adam, just to show you guys. Caught the corner of my eye. And that's it, man. This is crazy how empty the store is now. Pretty unreal. Oh, bam! Start the day with a coffee, end the day with a coffee. Start the hunt with a coffee, end the hunt with a coffee. Excuse me while I take a sip of my... Oh, I just want to swish around that froth like it's Listerine. Pumpkin cream cold brew from Dunkin'. So delicious. So delicioso. Anyway, that's going to do it for this nice little hunt here today. A nice, well-rounded out hunt. A couple of Wally Worlds, 1 Target. And man, that GameStop. What is the deal with that? As you guys just saw, empty. What I once coined the gold mine GameStop is now a ghost town. No pun intended with, well, I guess pun intended. It's Halloween. I don't know what's going on there. What's very disconcerting to me is that, and I believe I mentioned this while in the store when we were just hunting a few moments ago, there used to be a main rack, a main island toy display with all really good stuff. Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, Jazzware AW, McFarlane DC and Spawn. A lot of the, I'd say the meat and potatoes of what that store had to offer from a toy perspective was really in that display, which is now gone and replaced with a smaller display of plush toys. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. As you guys also saw, the main wall display was bare, and the toy rack that greets us when we enter the toy section of that GameStop, that particular GameStop, also totally empty with, you know, figures literally collecting dust. So I have no idea what's going on there. I wanted to speak to the good gentleman behind the counter, one of the store managers there, but he was wrapped up with some customers. So the next time I am there, if he is there, I'm going to see if I can get the 411 on what the deal is, because that was just weird way to end this hunt. And even though, you know, there was nothing there, we didn't find anything, you know, we hit these stores so often. I just find it interesting to see how they change, you know, for better or for worse. You know, you hope not for worse, but it's just, it's interesting. I don't want to say it fascinates me, but it is interesting to see how these stores change. I mean, like I said a few moments ago, like, you know, I coined that place the Gold Mine GameStop a few months ago, and that store in particular was taking all of my attention away from Target and Walmart for a good couple of months. If you go back to some of the hunt videos from earlier this year, and like I said a few months ago, GameStop is the centerpiece of a lot of them. And now here we are today, literally had nothing. Ghost town. Very strange. Anyway, very weird way to end this hunt. But with that said, we did wind up picking up some stuff, and we found some stuff that we set out to find, which is great. And we found them all in the first store. So why don't we, let's see, whatever I pick out first is what we're looking at. This was an unexpected surprise. While I'm not collecting, I mean, technically, I guess I'm collecting AEW figures since I have some. I'm not collecting 95, 98% of the line. I'm just picking off old school golden era, you know, wrestlers, maybe some Silver Age if they ever make a AA. But I'm just picking out like the old school 80s and 90s guys that are left in AEW, and really just a very specific kind of figure from them. Lionheart Chris Jericho is one of them. So I have the Luminary Sting, and I think that's it. I don't have the Chase, but this is really cool because we don't have this anywhere, I don't think, that I, you know, off the top of my head. and I don't have him in my collection, Lionheart Jericho. So while I am sticking with vintage stuff, I mean, these are vintage wrestlers to me. I do like the Series 8 Painmaker Jericho, but you know, that's not classic Jericho to me. This is ECW Jericho, Lionheart Jericho right here. So very, very, very cool to see this. You can see that young Chris right there. So awesome. And then we also saw most of this wave was in the house. So that was cool from Target. And then from good old Wally World, if I can pick them out here, we've got this thing is, this is a top 3 figure in this line for me so far. A nice little mix of soft goods and the cut and sew on it. Looks great on his shirt. Mankind. Mask is fully sculpted. Sorry for the glare. We have now completed this wave. I would have thought Taker would have been the rare one, but it looks like it's, I mean, I feel like it's this whole wave except him. But I've only seen Papa Shango that one time, and we picked him up. Both cards were banged up, and I mean, it doesn't matter to me. These are openers. Although this is, I did mention, this is a line where, like, I found Hogan unpunched. Actually, all of that series one I have unpunched. I would get some of those signed, and my Hogan now is signed. But I hope they build out this wave. I was big into the Motu WWE stuff. Coolest crossover line that I think we've seen in years, in my opinion. And I was really bummed out when that got the axe. So now that we have this, the Remco style wrestling figures, even though without the Motu gimmick, I'm all about this. So I really hope this gets built out. I will buy every single one of these figures. And last but not least, flying blind here, because I got a lot of stuff in my car right now, and it just randomly decided to start on me. And the reason I have it, we'll get into that in a second, but we've got the $1 Million Man here, old Teddy boy. Green suit Ted. Green for that moolah, that cash, that skrilla, that moolah. Moolah, moolah. I just said that 3 times in a row. Money. Moolah, money. Very nice. But I have a lot of stuff that you can't see, and some that you can back there. That's the HasLab Galactus and some figures next to him. We won't dive too deep into this now, but I am moving away from Marvel Legends 6-inch action figures. The 6-inch line, I'm done with it. And a lot of my Star Wars Black Series, I'm also done with that. This has been a feeling of mine for quite some time, and now with the collection room being built and the vision that I have for it is starting to really come together. I just have this overwhelming preference to focus down the collection with my modern toy collecting. So I really want to stick mostly with Mythic Legions and Motu. Motu Origins, which I've been all in on since the very beginning. That's a huge line. It's got play sets. They're building out more play sets. As a lot of you guys know, I backed the Eternia play set, which is now crowdfunded. I hope we get that Keklar figure at 10K backers. Hopefully we get there. We're in good position to hit it. You know, those play sets take up a lot of space. That line alone takes up a lot of space, and thankfully it doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon. And it looks like we'll probably get more play sets to come. So between all of that, plus all of my Mythic Legions, which I'm going to have on a separate wall outside of the toy nook that I'm building, I need proper room and space for all of my vintage stuff, which matters most to me. And then when it comes to modern stuff, you know, it's everything I just mentioned, including some of this wrestling, like the WWE Mattel Superstars wave. I'll probably mix with my Motu WWE stuff. But again, that's all retro inspired. So it makes sense for me. I am going to continue the 3 3/4 Legends, Marvel Legends retro wave. Again, it's more retro style figures, and I really like those figures. I'm not in love with what, you know, the Marvel Legends 6-inch stuff, the direction of it. I'm not an MCU guy. Never have been and never will be. I only collected, I didn't really collect that many Marvel Legends anyway, you know, in the past several years. I would here and there occasionally buy a line for a Build-A-Figure, a accurate comic-based Build-A-Figure. So it's just not worth it to me, especially now. I think that the price hikes for me personally does not make it worth it to continue buying that stuff. You know, I don't like primarily, you know, first of all, I really don't like where the aesthetic of my collection would be going to try and like mix that in with all the other stuff that I currently have and care about. That's one. Two, I'm not inspired at all by what I'm seeing. And a lot of it I'm just not even interested in, since I don't like MCU stuff. And then now just the price points to even like pick off a Build-A-Figure here and there, it's just not worth it to me. So, and that includes the Toy Biz Legends, not Toy Biz Marvel, but the Toy Biz Legends. That all that stuff is going. This Galactus, by the way, anyone that picked up this Galactus, that backed this Galactus figure, it looks amazing. I truly believe that we have a winner here with that. You have received a winner, so congrats to everybody that is getting their Galactus shipped in hand. Looks great. Kind of pains me to part ways with it, but just doesn't fit with what I'm doing. Don't need it. And I, you know, obviously have a buyer for all of this stuff right now, so it is going to another home. And same thing with Star Wars Black Series. I'm not cool with the price points for me. It just doesn't, those figures to me are not worth it for my collection when I can allocate the shelf space and resources to other things that I'd rather have. With that said, I am keeping my original trilogy stuff, you know, a good amount of that, and focusing on my Kenner Star Wars vintage collecting and Star Wars Retro 3 3/4. Still all in on that for the figures that I want. But again, I'm keeping some Mando stuff. I'm keeping some original trilogy Black Series stuff, and that's it. All my clones and my army building for Black Series. I just don't think that it has. And some of those figures I really like a lot, but you know, I didn't love what I saw with the Dark Trooper release. And again, I think just for me, the price points drove me over the edge to just finally make the decision and saying, like, I'd rather just put all this money into a statue, or put all this money into, you know, more Mythic Legions or a nicer Star Wars piece that I'd rather have than figures that I don't feel like, you know, they're worth it to me. And that's just my opinion. Anyway, that's what some of the stuff that you see here is. You can't see even half of it. So, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this hunt. Let me know what you think of everything I just said. Let me know what you think of the finds, the pickups. Let me know what you guys are finding or not, what you're looking for. I always appreciate when you take the time to check out this video and to check out the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will catch you on the next hunt. Peace.